Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adrienne, and in the month of December I decided that I want to vlog more of day-to-day life. Normally if I do a reading vlog it's only weekends, but I realized that I normally don't finish books on the weekends, and whenever I do reading vlogs on the weekends, like I have too much pressure to get stuff done and I don't end up reading that much. And also on the weekends I'm more likely to fall asleep while I'm reading, and I end up just taking a nap and scrapping the video because I didn't read anything. So I wanted to start compiling reading vlogs from a few days, a week, just a period of time, however long it takes to get like a good amount of reading updates about whatever books I'm getting into, and then also share more personal stuff, not like personal stuff, but what I'm cooking for dinner, what I got in the mail from Amazon, you know, just stuff like that, apartment update. So that's the plan for December, to have just a couple vlogs that compile more time than just a limited weekend. It's more about finishing books. Like maybe if I finish 3 books, then the vlog is done and I can post it. So that's what we're trying out. We'll see if it lasts more long term. Let me know if you prefer this structure over trying to cram something in a weekend and really only read like half a book in a weekend anyways. So that's what we're doing here, and I hope you enjoy the vlog. Hello, happy Tuesday. Today was the last day of the month, which is the worst day of the month at work, but it's over now and I'm so happy. We just changed our office hours to 7:30 to 4:30. They were 8 to 5. You would think they said we can leave at noon every day. Like, I'm so excited to beat the sun home. Like, it's only 30 minutes, but I feel like mentally it's making a difference in my day, at least like for now while it's new and fresh. But sunset is at 5:03 right now, so seeing the sun when I leave, I think it's gonna help me. Today my sister was gonna come over, but I don't think she is anymore, so it's just gonna be me staying home with the cats, and I want to edit and read. I'm gonna make a nice dinner and hopefully finish decorating, because my tree is lit but the branches aren't even separated properly. There's no ornaments on it. I have multiple Christmas decor projects to work on around the house. Like, I want every room to be a little bit decorated, and that is very far from happening. So first I'm going to tell you what books I'm reading, and then I'm going to start cooking dinner. So I started The Oracle Year by Charles Soule. This was a book of the month 2 or 3 years ago, and I felt like I wanted to pick it up for the last 3 years, but now I finally picked it up. This was book of the month April 2018, and I'm just now picking it up. Look how cute it is. This follows a cast of characters, but the main one is Will, who is now known as the Oracle. He's an anonymous man who has posted these predictions online that have come true so far. He woke up one day and just had 108 predictions in his head about the future, and they've been coming true. He posted 20 of them on a website, and now he is selling the other ones to make billions of dollars. And then we're also following a journalist and a reverend who hates the Oracle, and some other characters. I'm not quite sure yet how I feel. I've only listened to the audiobook so far. I'm going to read some with my eyes, but it feels like a little bit silly, and I never thought it was gonna be silly when I started reading it, but it is cool so far. I'm just not far enough to really know like what the vibe is. So I want to keep reading this tonight, and then I've also started Jade City by Fonda Lee, but I'm on page 21, so I'm not far at all in either of these books. But I'm very excited to read both of them. I've been on a thriller kick recently, so I'm excited to have a fantasy. And The Oracle Year might be thrillerish, but like it's also weird, so it's different. Definitely not finishing them today for November, but they'll be the first reads of December, and I'll already have a head start in them, so very exciting. Let me go start making dinner, and then I'm going to show you what I bought from Hobby Lobby earlier. I went to Hobby Lobby on my lunch break, mainly because I've seen Paige Sidney Books and Zoe Delaney get Christmas mugs from there, and I wanted some Christmas mugs. I did not get the ones that I saw either of them with, but I found some other cute ones. The first one is this gigantic gray mug with with tiny Christmas trees on it. So cute and huge. And the other one is this adorable bear whose scarf is the handle. Is it a bear or a mouse? I don't know. He's so cute though. Look at his little toes. And then I got some tacky putty to hang stuff on the walls. This little thing to see if I want to display a book on it. But then I also got this little wood frame, white and black flower thing. It's cute, okay? But this will probably go in my bedroom, which is pretty barren. There's only one thing hanging in my bedroom, so gotta go with it. And I'm gonna do a little cleaning. I'm gonna unload the dishwasher, unimportant things. So I will listen to my audiobook when I start doing those things.
Call me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I can't do this.
Oh no. I shut down my show because the bus stood moving.
Break it down, nigga.
Would you have picked this man? Ashley, and don't lie, child, because
We're all intimidated by her. Can she answer? Yes, I'm sorry.
go in the back and get your projector and come out when I'm done, child, because I'm done.
Hello, happy December. It's Tuesday. When I got off work today, I went to my nephew's soccer game, which was super cute. And then I was starving, so I went to a Mexican restaurant by my house and had some tacos and a vodka soda and a whole basket of chips and just ate it while I listened to my audiobook. It's almost 7. I think I'm gonna take a shower, put on my pajamas, and get to decorating for Christmas because now it's December 1st and I haven't put ornaments on my tree or decorations anywhere else. And I promised myself last year that I wouldn't wait until December 1st, yet here I am. So we're gonna work on that. Update on the Oracle year. I'm on page 190. I'll probably read some with my eyeballs tonight because I've just been listening to the audiobook. But I was wondering if it was getting boring because it kind of seemed like a cool idea. You know, the guy who had 108 predictions and he's selling them for money and he's holding some back and the world is just enraptured by this website where he posted a handful of stuff. But it seemed like it wasn't really going anywhere. But now, they're kind of figuring out or attempting to figure out why he has these predictions, where they came from, what the purpose of the predictions could possibly be, and now it's getting interesting. There's such a large cast of characters. We have some men who work for the president of the United States. We have a reverend of a mega church. We have a journalist. We have just a bunch of random folks. So I'm intrigued to see where it's headed and if this bigger mystery is going to turn out to be something. So I'm enjoying it so far. Hello, I'm freshly showered and I'm gonna do some Christmas decorating. I am 2 minutes from halfway through the Oracle year. Did I ever mention that the Oracle, this guy named Will, is anonymous and the world doesn't know who he is? So there's multiple government agencies and countries trying to find him and hack his website and find out who the real guy is. And so it's just this musician named Will and his friend Hamza is helping him navigate things. And now he's a billionaire running around trying to figure out life while the whole world is searching for him and hanging on to his every word from his website. But it's such a cool dynamic, and keep listening and start doing some Christmas decorating.
Listen, you are a good person. You're selfish and you're cowardly. Box that supposedly sanitized it. You wouldn't trust something like that in the best of circumstances. And sure as hell not an voice when the Aberdeen was in town. Wiping his hands on his pants. He managed to retrieve the footage he shot. None of it was particularly newsworthy. All in all, a nightmare of wasted time and money for Urbanity.com. Lee hadn't stepped out of line since. He said, "Come in, and please close the door behind you." Lee closed the door and stood in front of Ryder's desk.
to actually be able to see the tree, so I took down the plants that were hanging up here. And it's messy. I don't know what to do with this one. It got so big. It's in this little pot. So almost the whole plant is leaning forward on these little tiny stalks. So not sure what to do there. And then these are the ivy that was hanging. I just piled it all up there so the cats aren't eating the ivy hanging down. But look, they're all in a tizzy over the plants. I moved these to the little cart. I've got this one. My Christmas cactus is in full bloom. And I'm not sure what to do. I need to hang some more stuff up, maybe up higher, but for right this second, keeping the plants away from the cats, I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Bought with cash, private, and finish this there. Lee, finish what? Will hesitate. Will, long story. Have to stay hidden until it's done. If the world knows where I am, no peace. Lee, he might not own the car. Sometimes they're just hired by the company. Will, we'll figure it out. Will you help me? Please.
Hi. How awful does this?
The lamp isn't responding.
I know, Alexa.
Alexa is an intelligent personal assistant.
Alexa,
developed by
stop.
Amazon. First used in the
Alexa.
Amazon Echo and the Amazon Echo devices developed by Amazon
Alexa.
126. It is capable of voice interaction. Music.
That was weird. So, what is it? It looks like I have a double chin. I don't. Sometimes I do. So, I listened to a lot of the audiobook while I was putting up trees and decorating. And I'm now on page 320. And I'm bringing my book to bed. I'm going to read it with my eyes for a little bit until I fall asleep. So, good night. Hello. I'm home from work. Is this just after work updates every day? Probably. But I just got home. I stopped by Kohl's on the way home to return something. And now I'm going to heat up my leftovers from yesterday. I'm petting the boys. Rocky. Padfoot. Oh. I'm just sitting on a step stool. But day one with the tree went well. Only 2 bulbs on the floor. And no plants have been chewed, it doesn't look like. I finished the Oracle year today. And it was pretty good. Oh, I have to show you this review. Hold on. So, the Oracle year was good. It was fun, interesting, whatever. But not fantastic or that impressive or anything. But I have to tell you this Goodreads review. That's so funny. This is from Jilly. And she said, if there is such a thing as chicklit, what is the name for a book that is a guy type thing? Is it dicklit, male tales, XY chrome tomes? Definitely dicklit. That's exactly what this book is. And I enjoy those things. It very much gave me Ready Player One vibes. Like, none of the nostalgia or video game stuff. Or virtual world stuff. But just like the guy running around with so much power in the world, even though he's an idiot, or in Ready Player One, a child. It's like not so deep, not so complex, just like an interesting idea, some interesting parts, but like it feels like the author thinks he's really clever. And like it is a little clever, but not you know, not amazing. I gave it a 3.75, which, do I even do quarter-star reviews? I don't know. But it's not quite a 4, but close. Like, I had a good time, but it's not a great book. I'm gonna go over to my boyfriend's house now. He is Jewish, and it's, I think, day 4 of Hanukkah. So, I'm gonna attempt to make noodle kugel? I don't even know how to say it, because that's fun. I've obviously never had it before, so we'll see how it goes. I'll share it with you. And yeah, we're gonna hang out. I'm gonna bring a book. I don't know which one yet, but good luck to me. Hello, welcome back. It's Monday, and I'm home from work because I didn't feel the greatest this weekend. I didn't feel the greatest this morning when I woke up, so I'm staying home. Actually not staying home because my hot water heater is not working, which is the second time in a week, and I put the work ticket in yesterday, Sunday. No one responded, which, okay, fine. But then I called this morning to ask, like, are you gonna fix it? Because it is an emergency to not have hot water. And they said, yeah, they'll fix it today. And I said, when? And they said, they don't know. So last night I went over to my boyfriend's house because I desperately needed to shower and wash my hair, especially because I planned on going to work today. And I was in no state to go to work with my unwashed hair. So now I'm back from there. I just cleaned up a little bit. I want to go lay in bed, but I also, like, I can't. I get really sad if I'm just home not being productive or doing something. Like, it's not great for me mentally. Thought I would do a little cleanup first, and that maybe vlogging would help me feel like I'm being productive, and would also help me spend my day off reading. So right now I'm making an avocado bagel, and then we're gonna decide what I'm gonna read today. I put some seasoning and goat cheese and honey on top. Update, I have not actually been reading. I've been watching Vlogmas video and the Great British Bake Off at the same time. But the maintenance people finally came to fix my hot water, so I left before they came in, you know, since I have symptoms. And I went and got a Starbucks tea, and I brought my book, Watching You by Lisa Jewell. And I came to a beautiful little park that's just down the road from my house that I've never been to before. It was actually just like a nature preserve, but I'm just gonna sit here and read for a bit until the maintenance people are done in my apartment. And I also have a grocery pickup at 2. It's like 1:30 right now, so that's the update. The hot water is back, finally. It says they replaced an element or the element. I'm not sure, but I hope they got it all done because now Padfoot has 2 screws that he's been playing with that definitely weren't there before I left. I read a bit at the park. I'll tell you about the book in a second. But then I picked up groceries, the kind where they just put it in your trunk for you, so I don't go in. I didn't go in spreading my germs to anybody. Doing a quick grocery haul. Items for my cold, like tissue, cough drops, generic NyQuil, nail polish to fix my naked fingernails, which I left them naked for a day and I broke one and I'm devastated. Bunch of hair clippies, a box of chocolate to make myself feel better, eggs, kale, avocado, apple, cucumber, my new favorite lunch meat, which is turkey with Thanksgiving seasoning on it, Bob Evans mashed potatoes, breakfast sausage, salad, bread, and deviled egg potato salad, which sounds like disgusting, but I'm obsessed with it. And there's some other random boring stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be allowed to go back to work tomorrow because I clearly have cold symptoms. And I did get a negative COVID test on Saturday, but I think protocol might be if you have symptoms that seem like COVID, you might have to stay out of work longer, but I don't know. There's different rules apply if you're vaccinated, which I am. I don't know. I guess I should find out, but I don't really feel like talking to my coworkers right now, so I'll leave my groceries away and then I'll tell you about Watching You by Lisa Jewell. Okay, I'm back on the couch. Carrying and putting away groceries was exhausting, which tells me I'm still unwell because I barely did anything. So this book follows a woman named Joey. She just married her husband Alfie, who she met on vacation. He's this big hot idiot basically, married him on a whim. Now they live with her brother and his wife because until they get on their feet on their own. The brother's wife is pregnant. We have their neighbor, the Fitzwilliams. The husband is some hot guy that Joey takes a liking to. The son is a creep sitting upstairs in the attic, watching people through these binoculars and taking pictures and being a gross little pervert. And then we follow other neighbors, which is a girl that goes to Mr. Fitzwilliam's school. Her mom is a little loopy. She's kind of stalking the Fitzwilliams family. And she also thinks that people are doing stuff to her, but like dumb stuff, like tiny scratches on her car, watering plants that don't need to be watered, just like doing little things to drive her insane. But you know, usually when there's a crazy person in a book, there's some truth behind what they're saying. Nothing's really happening yet, besides, okay, I wonder, like, what is wrong with Lisa Jewell sometimes? Just because, why? I think this is the 4th book of hers that I've read. Why does she always have attraction between children and adults of some sort, either real or perceived or one way or the other? There always seems to be inappropriate children-adult relationships, like from innocent but weird to like full-blown not good stuff happening. And it's like in every book, which is weird. And I also don't like that again we have a creepy teen boy, like gross things that I don't think is appropriate for Lisa Jewell to be writing about a 15-year-old boy or however old he is. I won't get into detail, and she doesn't get into much detail, but it's enough to be like, are you okay, Lisa? Why are you writing this? This is gross. Like, if an adult male wrote these gross things about a girl, which they have, and people complain about it, people would be complaining about his thrillers if he was writing that about a girl. But anyways, book's okay. From reviews, I saw multiple people DNF at the beginning because it's boring, and honestly, maybe it is boring, but I haven't been in the mood to read. I am really enjoying that not much is going on. We're just like following these people. Nothing too crazy is happening yet. I'm sure it'll get crazier, but it's kind of comforting. Like the audiobook narrator, I love the narrator. She has a super British accent, very thick. Actually, when I was listening to the audiobook and reading along on the ebook, I got the audiobook and ebook from the library because I need 3 formats to read one book. But from reading the ebook, I saw that they Americanized terms. Lisa Jewell is a British author, and I could hear that the narrator was reading, you know, the real text, and, you know, had a lot of British euphemisms, words, phrases, but the ebook Americanized it. Like, that's silly. Don't manipulate my books like that. I don't like that. Like, I enjoy hearing the other words and phrases, and if I don't understand what they're saying, I can look it up. So that's weird. And I don't know if it's a setting I could change. Oh, and also at the very beginning of the book, we know there's a dead body with a red tassel in the blood, and we have since seen someone with a red tassel, but I'm sure it's not so simple. But I am on page 90, chapter 21. Why am I doing a thumbs up? So I'm either gonna watch something on TV or listen to the audiobook and paint my nails so that I don't break anymore. Also, is this gross? Look how long they are. I mean, they look super cool painted, but naked, gross. But I'm devastated about this broken fingernail. Hello, happy Wednesday. I can't remember what the last day I updated you on, but I have a cold and it's my time of the month. So I've just been suffering for the last few days and hanging out. But since I last talked to you, I did finish, let's see. I did finish Watching You by Lisa Jewell. So I finished that book yesterday and it was pretty good. I feel like I'm not judging books in the most accurate way right now because I'm kind of not in the mood for like an exciting book. So the reviews for Watching You say how boring it is, and I'm into boring right now. I think, like, I don't want so much to happen. I want to be stress-free, I want to relax. But Watching You is just about all these people in the neighborhood who are watching each other, finding out each other's secrets, misunderstanding each other, falsely assuming things. And it was a good book. Although, again, what is wrong with Lisa Jewell? Stop being pervy with children. But anyways, now I started a new book. I'm so sorry if I'm making you motion sick, but I started The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. I'm mainly listening through audiobook. I have read a chunk of it physically. God, why do I keep saying the word chunk? Sorry. I don't like that word and I keep saying it. I'm 68% of the way through. Now this has an excellent premise about a woman in 1790s London who makes poison to kill men. And she only kills men. Women come to her who have been betrayed or whatever's going on and they ask her for poison. She makes perfect poison, tells them exactly how to administer it, like uniquely for their situation, and helps these women escape men, especially, you know, in that era. Women didn't have many options, so I guess killing them was the best one in some cases. But when I got this book, I think it was March this year, book of the month. Why did I think it was fantasy? Oh, because so many people shelved it as fantasy on Goodreads. And just the premise, I mean, I thought it was potion. I love potion, like magic potion. Actually, if you have any potion book recommendations, let me know, because I love potion. I love magic potion. This is not magic at all. It's just like wolf's bane, why did I think I could name multiple poisons? But you know, normal, natural, from the earth poison. And then we're also following a girl who came to get a poison from the apothecary person on behalf of her mistress. And then we also follow a woman in present day who just found out that her husband is cheating on her, and she goes to London by herself, finds a vial from that apothecary and starts investigating. She went to school to be a historian, but she hasn't been doing it. She hasn't actually been pursuing that, so it's like reigniting her love of history. And she's also trying to sort out her situation with her cheating husband, and if she doesn't end up poisoning him with something from the old apothecary that she's trying to find, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed. It's okay. It's not so exciting. It's definitely not quite what the premise made it sound like it would be. A serial killer woman, but it's like this woman is, her body is riddled with arthritis or something, that like her whole, all of her bones are just struggling as she's mixing poisons, and it's sad, and like the reason she's doing it is sad. Her life history is sad. But it's not so sad, like not very emotional. It's just like a nice story that's going along. The present day story is so slow going, and the past isn't quick, but it's faster than the present day. But I'm 68% of the way through, and not much has happened, but I'm enjoying myself because it's pretty stress-free. I just want a book that I can listen to and relax while I'm working, or like lay on the couch and read and relax. So I'm fine. I'm fine with this relaxed, not much happening story. So did I tell you today is Wednesday? It was supposed to be family dinner, but my sister is out of the state, and my mom isn't feeling too great and she needed to get some sleep and feel better, so she didn't come. So it's party for one at home this evening. I'm gonna make some dinner now. I came home, it's already 7 p.m. I got off at 4:30, went to the grocery store to get stuff to make family dinner that I no longer need. I recorded a video because it's Wednesday and I really wanted to post a video today. I put makeup on to record and now I'm like, I kind of just want to shower and put pajamas on and like wash my face, but it feels like such a waste. But also, who cares, because you've been looking at me for days with no makeup, so now it feels unnecessary. But anyways, let's go make dinner. Listen, don't judge me. Remember that I don't feel well. But I have freshly baked chicken fries, microwaved mashed potatoes, freshly microwaved broccoli. And it's delicious. I think this is my 3rd time eating this in a week. A swirl of local honey on the chicken fries. Like, doesn't that look good though? Kind of. Look at that baby. Another baby. You want to see the cat in the frame or the tree? We'll go with the tree. I have to confess that I've bought 2 books for myself recently, and also I have a book of the month box coming. Whoops. But book of the month, you get a free book if you're book BFF or whatever it's called. So I had to get a box because it was free. These 2 books, no excuse. And they're books I don't even think I'll read soon. But I'm weak and stupid and I love to buy books. So am I the same person who's trying to lower their physical TBR? Yes. But did I just buy 2 random books I didn't need? Also yes. So first off, The World as I See It by Albert Einstein. These are essays and writings written by Albert Einstein. I started well, Albert Einstein's biography by Walter Isaacson, but then when I realized how many books I had to read before the end of the year to hit my goal of 75 books, I had to put that on pause. I'll resume his biography in January, but like, I'm in an Albert Einstein mood, so whenever I saw this little thing of his writing, I had to get it. I'm an Albert Einstein fan. And I wanted one of his books, okay? So, you think that's dumb. Why did I get Dune? A 650 page hard 70s sci-fi. Ooh, I don't know. But, I mean, Dune's all the rage right now. And after I watched Books and Lala read it, and mind you, she has a history of enjoying the movie, grew up watching it, she already knows the story of it, she read it, absolutely loved it, 5 stars. We don't even have the same taste, but this is just getting so much talk about recently, and I want to enjoy a classic hard sci-fi. Like, that sounds like a great time. I don't know, I'm sick, okay? I've been playing Candy Crush and listening to The Lost Apothecary. I have 1 hour left. The modern day storyline has become insufferable. Oh my god, it's so cringy. Eye roll. Her and her husband could both just disappear for all I care. But if you're curious, I'm on level 1436 of Candy Crush. So, back to reading. I finished The Lost Apothecary. I feel like it's a 3.5 maybe. It was. I mean, I was obviously entertained. I listened to it so quickly. But it may have been right place, right time. It's very calm, not very exciting book, but it was fine. Main character in modern day, her husband, gross, just awful. But then also the way the author wrote men, I feel like was a little much. I mean, was there a single not creepy or somehow inappropriate guy. And then some of the parts made it seem, now mind you, this is very, very, very minor part of it, but some of the parts where a guy seemed, you know, like an a-hole, it's like, he had good reason, and what he's doing isn't weird. I don't know. Anywho, while I listened to it, I was trying to make paper snowflakes because I thought it'd be cute to hang snowflakes on my wall, but this is ugly. This paper is too thick. I bought big white square paper, and it's too thick, and trying to cut through it hurt my hand. And then I made a small blue one, and now I'm thinking maybe this wasn't a good idea. Also, shouldn't there be more than 4 points like I thought? I don't know how to make a paper snowflake. Anyways, this is the end of the vlog. What did I even read? So in this vlog, I read 3 books: The Oracle Year by Charles Soule, Watching You by Lisa Jewell, and The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. Overall, these books were good, not great, and I didn't feel any sort of connection to the characters. Like, none of them did anything for me. My soul is untouched. I also was never really thrilled, excited. The Oracle Year gave it the most, but none of them were like shocking or amazing, and none of them gave me a personal connection to the characters. So I enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna keep vlogging for December, just random days of my life, and keep you updated on the books that I'm reading. And thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna start a new vlog tonight, and I will keep in mind the disconnect that I had from those books and try to choose my next reads more mindfully. So thank you all so much for watching, and go check out the video that I'm about to edit, which is the book questions tag or something like that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.